Hello and welcome back to the new video of the Java tutorial series. So till now we have started doubly linked list and we have performed operation like insert at beginning, insert at end, and all those other stuffs like making the list, printing the list, finding the length of the list. Okay, so now in this video we will cover how to insert a node in a doubly linked list at a user specified location. Okay, so user will give the data and user will tell the this is a location at which you have to insert this node inside the doubly linked list. Okay, so I will just simply write a comment, insert at position posi. Okay, we have to insert at position. Okay, so let me quickly get into my paint so that we can build the logic. Okay, I will just create three nodes just to give you an idea how and what we are trying to achieve. Okay, and now here let me create those nodes quickly. Okay, these are the connections. Since it is a double linked list, so it has one previous and next as well, it is pointing to it. Okay, don't mind my drawing. Okay, this is the this is the node that we want to insert. Okay, and here we go. Okay, so this is the node that we want to insert. So there are normally like starting 1 2 and 3. So there are 3 elements in the list. Okay, and we want to insert this new node inside this list. Okay, so look at here how we can do this. So this is a little bit tough to understand. If you got this, well and good. If not, go and watch the video again. Okay, so we are trying to insert this. Okay, so tell me one thing. One position should be associated with it, right? User will tell that okay, so this is the node that I have to insert in this list at position number 2, let's suppose. So what that means is user want this node to be at position number 2 over here. At here, this is the node that which is currently at position number 2. So this will get replaced at position number 3, and third will get replaced at position number 4. Okay, shifting will be there. Okay, if we insert this at second position, so we have to check. So there are some corner cases that we have to first check. What if the position is 1? Okay, this is the first corner case. Look at here. What if the position is 1? Okay, if the position is 1, that means we are trying to insert this node at the very first beginning of the list. Okay, so in that case I think I don't want you to tell pretty much how you can do this. Like this is the same as we have did in our previous video where we are trying to insert the node at the beginning of the list. So we are trying to insert this node at the beginning of the list, but the thing is that we are first asking the user to enter the position. If the user enters the position as 1, that means user want this element to be at the first of the first of the doubly linked list. So you can go and code that insert at beginning part over here. Okay, so what if the position is not 1? That means user actually wants to insert that node in position where the this what we can say, where the element that we want to insert is at the somewhere middle of the list. Okay, somewhere inside the list user wants. So in that case we will code that one also. Okay, so let's go and code this. Okay, let me get into my IDE. Okay, so here we will create that method public static. So we are inserting a new node, right? So we should return the new head of the list and we will write insert at. Okay, so this is my name of the method and we will pass the head of the list to this method. Okay, so we are telling that take this list and insert a new node inside this list at the position that I want. Okay, so to hold that position, we will create one new variable named as position, where we are dragging the position, and we will create one another variable as count, and we will assign the value of count as 1 initially. Okay, I will tell you what count does. Okay, bear with me. So we will just simply print enter the data you want to insert. We'll ask the user to enter the data. Okay, enter the data. Okay, so after that we will create one data variable, and we'll write sc.nextInt and ask the user to enter the data. Okay, so after asking the user, we will again simply print one more statement, that is enter the position. Now asking the user to enter the position at which position the user wants to insert that node in the list. Okay, and we will just simply write position is equals to sc.nextInt. Okay, so yeah, we have asking the user. Okay, now after asking the data part, after asking the position, we just have to create a new node. Okay, new node, we'll write new node d is equals to new node, and we'll pass the data to the constructor of that node class. Okay, after creating this node, like I have said, what if the position is 1? So we'll handle that base case first. We'll write position is equals to 1, and after this, inside this, if the position is equals to 1, that means we are trying to insert that node at the very first of the very first of the list. So in that case, we will just simply write the same code as we have written in the insert at beginning. Alright, so we will write head dot previous equals to new node d, and we will write new node d dot next should point to the head, and we will write head equals to new node, and we will write new node d dot previous should point to the null. So this is the same logic that we have implemented in our insert at the beginning. If you haven't watched that video, go and check that out. You will get this. If the position is not 1, that means user don't want to insert the new node at the beginning of the list. User has tell any other location in the list. Okay, so in that case, we will we need the create the two more variable of type node, and we will assign the temp value is equals to head. We'll create one temp node, and we'll assign that node, we'll assign that variable, not node, we say assign that variable's value to the head. That means this is the scenario. What I've written over here is this is the head, and we'll make one more variable. We'll assign that value to the head. That means head and temp are currently pointing to the first node of the list. Okay, so we will write node d temp 2 is equals to null. We will create another variable, and we'll assign it value to the null. Okay, so we'll write one while loop. While my count is less than my position minus 1. Okay, whenever my count's value is less than position minus 1, we will simply write temp is equal to temp dot next. We're iterating the temp's value to the next node of the list, and we'll write count plus plus. Okay, so after this while loop, we will check one more condition inside that else itself. We'll check whether the temp dot next equals to null. That means when the temp dot next will equals to null, if yes, you correct, if it is the last node of the list. Okay, so if it is the last node of the list, then in that case temp next will be null, and we'll write temp dot temp dot next is equals to new node, and again we'll write new node dot previous is equals to temp. Okay, so this is the if condition. If that is not the case, we'll come inside the else part. Else what we're gonna do, we'll create a node D. We'll reassign the temp is equals to head. Again we are taking the temp back to the head. Okay, so not now, not temp, it's temp2. That's why I'm getting error. We have covered the temp part itself. Now we will write temp dot next. We'll assign the temp2's value to the temp dot next. Oops, I'm sorry guys, I have assigned it upper. Here I'm reassigning that value itself. I'm sorry guys, forget it. Okay, so we'll write temp dot next is equals to new node, and now we will write temp2 dot previous is equals to new node, and after that we will write a new node d dot next should point to the temp2, and finally we will write new dot previous should point to the temp. Okay, so these are the steps that we want to perform when there is a position that exists in the linked list, in the doubly linked list, which is at the somewhere in between those two nodes. Okay, so this is else part that we are going to add perform, and after get out of this loop and this else part, we will just simply return the head. That is the new list after inserting the at the user specified location. Okay, so this is the method that we required. If you know doesn't get any didn't get any idea, go back and watch the video again and try to figure it out. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can comment out. I will surely reply back. Okay, so node D, we are getting the new head. Okay, so we will write a new head is equals to insert at, and we will pass the head of this list itself. Okay, and after passing this, now our list is changed. Sorry, typo. Print list will print the new head list, and we'll also print the length of the new head list. Okay, so let's go and run this. We'll check whether it's working or not. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 and 5. After that I will minus 1. So element in the list are 1 2 3 4 5, and the length of the list is 5. That's working fine. Now it's asking for the data. I will insert 10, and let me insert this 10 at the third index, like here. Okay, so new list will be 1 2 10 3 4 5. Okay, so I will write new position as 3. Here you can see 1 2 10 3 4 5, and the new length of the list is 6 because we have added one extra node or the new node in the list at the location which I have told to the program. Okay, so this is how we can insert a node in the double linked list at position we want. Okay, so let me run once again, and we will try to give the position as 1. We'll check whether that condition is also working or not. Okay, so we'll write -1. I want to insert 10 at the first position. All right, it's working fine. It has inserted the 10 at the very first of the list, and the new length of the list is also 6. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.